Guys, so welcome back. So today we were going to do the revision, okay, for SPM, okay, which is the Trigo chapter, okay, Form 5 Bab 6, okay, which is on trigonometry. All right, okay, so let us start. So the first question we're going to see is how we're going to solve, okay, some Trigo equation. Okay, alright, kita akan cuba selesaikanlah persamaan trigonometry. Alright. So let's see question A, guys. Okay, so when you see question A, how are you going to solve the equation? Macam mana kamu akan selesaikan persamaan untuk A? Okay, so basically the concept is you must see this one. Okay, kamu kena nampak yang ni. Okay, which is cos x minus 10. Okay, so you have to use the format. So cos A minus B. This is the formula. So you will have cos A, cos B plus sin A, sin B. Okay, this is the format that you must remember. Okay, kena ingat. Alright, so this one, when you see minus sign in between, means that outside you will have plus sign. Okay, for cos is always opposite. Okay, dia adalah bertentangan. Alright, okay, so now you can apply it to the question. So you have cos x minus 10. Okay, so cos x minus 10, you should have cos x, cos 10, and then plus sin x, sin 10. Okay, so this is the expansion, pengembangan. Alright, so now you need to know what is the value for cos 10 and also sin 10. Okay, kamu kena tahu dua nilai ni lah. Okay, cos 10 and also sin 10. Okay, so for cos 10, you can think and see. Okay, of course you need to press calculator lah, guys. Okay, kamu kena tekan calculator. So guys, if you actually use this method, it's going to be hard. Okay, because cos 10 and sin 10, if you press calculator, you will get decimal place. Okay, kamu akan ada titik perpuluhan yang berulang. Alright? Okay, so you need to actually think of another way to solve question A. Okay, kamu kena fikir cara lain. Alright, so when you see question A, right, the first step that you can do is this number 2 here, you can bring it to the right hand side. Okay, bawa dia ke sebelah kanan. Alright, so you will get cos x minus 10 equal to negative half. Okay, so this is the step over here. Alright, something like this. Okay, so now, may I know, guys, if cos value is negative, kalau nilai cos saya negative, what quadrant is my possible answer? Sukuan keberapa jawapan saya? What do you all think? Cuba fikir. Yes, correct. Okay, betul. Okay, the answer is quadrant 2 and quadrant 3. Sukuan kedua dan sukuan ketiga. Okay, so always when you have this equation, first step you must find is the reference angle, sudut rujukan. Okay, so you just need to cos inverse half. Okay, make sure setengah saja. Jangan inverse nilai yang negatif. Don't include the negative value in calculator, or else you will get different answer. Okay, jawapan kamu berbeza. So you need to use only half. Ambil magnitude dia sahaja. Just take the value. Okay, so when you cos inverse half, you should actually get the answer is 60 degrees. Okay, 60 darjah. Alright, so the 60 degrees, is it actually for X, guys? Adakah 60 darjah ni mewakili X? Yes or no? Apa yang kamu fikir? What do you think? No, right? Bukan. Okay, it's actually for X minus 10. X tolak 10 sama dengan 60 darjah. You need to always refer your angle. Kena lihat sudut kamu. Alright, so now you can start to draw out the quadrant. Okay, so you say quadrant 2, quadrant 3, right? Okay, so these are the two possible location. Okay, kamu boleh letak kat sini and also kat sini. Okay, so angle, kamu akan ukur macam ni lah. This is how you guys measure the angle. So x minus 10 equal to 60. X minus 10 equal to, x minus 10 equal to 180 minus 60 for the first one. Okay, kamu akan ada 180 tolak dengan 60. Okay, so this is your first one. 180 minus 60. And then the second one equal to 180 plus 60. Okay, so are these the only two answer, guys? Adakah ni dua jawapan saja? Okay, so now you must think and see. Okay, so quadrant 2, quadrant 3, right? Okay, and then you must see the range, guys. Kena lihat julat jawapan. Okay, your range is 0 until 360. Okay, all right. So now, kamu boleh cuba. You can try and see. Okay, let's say I want to go negative direction, guys. Saya nak pergi arah yang terbalik pula. I want to go in clockwise direction. Okay, ikut arah jam. Okay, so quadrant 2, quadrant 3, right? So your answer same macam ni, tapi kamu akan ukur macam ni. Okay, you will measure the angle like this. Okay, so x minus 10 equal to negative 180 minus 60. So guys, nilai x akan dapat jawapan negatif. Am I right? So this is wrong lah. Salah. This one tak boleh. Okay, so now confirm arah macam ni salah. Because tak kira macam mana pun, kamu akan dapat jawapan negatif. You will get negative value. Alright? So you need to think any other method. Okay, let's say I go for second round. Saya nak buat satu pusingan lengkap and then the second round. Satu lagi pusingan. Okay, this is 60 degrees lah. So what is the angle, guys? Apa sudut dia? So x minus 10 is equal to 360 plus 180 minus 60. So guys, if you check this value, right, kalau kamu lihat nilai ni, okay, your answer should get around 470, right? 470. So guys, is this value in the range? Adakah nilai ni dalam julat? Pasti bukan, right? Confirm no lah. Okay, so means that you cannot do 2 cycle. Tak boleh buat 2 kitaran juga. Okay, so means that there are only 2 possible answers. Ada 2 jawapan saja. Okay, so you will have 2 x value. Kamu akan ada 2 nilai x. Alright? So you can always check. First step you check is, can I go clockwise or not? Adakah saya boleh pergi ikut pusingan jam pula. Second, you check if you can do more than 1 cycle. Adakah kamu boleh buat lebih dari 1 kitaran? So this is how you can get many possible answer. Okay, kamu boleh dapat berbagai jawapan. Okay, but over here is only 2 possible answer lah. Okay, so when you solve, you will get x equal 130 and x equal to 250. Okay, boleh faham, guys? Are you clear on this? So this is the 2 answer. Okay, all right, so now we see question B. Okay, so for question B, tangent square x equal to secant x plus 2. Okay, so for this question, okay, so when you see a square, always you must modify the expression that has square. Kamu kena ubah ungkapan yang ada kuasa 2. Okay, so means that you need to change tangent square x. Okay, so what is the identity that you guys can think of when you see tangent square x? Apa kamu boleh fikir? Think and see, guys. Okay, so you will actually get what? So tangent square x, you will get secant square x minus 1. Am I right? Okay, this is the identity, guys, for your tangent square x. So kamu boleh tukar macam ni. Okay, so you will get secant square x minus 1 equal to secant x plus 2. Okay, dia macam ni lah. Okay, so you can see like this. And then you shift everything to the left hand side. Pindah semua ke sebelah kiri. Because our main aim in Trigo is to get quadratic equation. Okay, kita nak dapat persamaan kuadratik. So we want to let the right hand side equal to 0. Okay, belah kanan sama dengan kosong. Okay, so you just need to factorize lah this equation. Okay, faktorkan sahaja. Okay, over here you need to use the quadratic formula. Kena guna rumus kuadratik. Okay, no other option. Alright, because kamu tak boleh faktorkan dengan mudah. You cannot do the simple factorization. Okay, so when you use quadratic formula, your A value is 1, B value is negative 1, C value negative 3. Okay, then you just apply the formula lah. So secant x equal to negative b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac over 2a. Then you solve lah. This one tekan calculator saja. So you will have 2 possible options. So secant x equal to negative 1.303 or 2.303. Okay, so now you guys must think and see. are both of these answer acceptable or not? Adakah kita boleh terima dua-dua ni? Okay, so how to check? You guys must see your identity. Okay, so secant x is equal to 1 over cos x. So guys, for the first value, nilai pertama, you guys take 1 over answer. So you will get cos x equal to negative 0.7675. Ini nilai pertama. Okay, the second value, if you take 1 over answer, cos x, kamu akan dapat 0.4342. Okay guys, so are the answers accepted here? Yes or no? Adakah dua-dua ni boleh diterima untuk fungsi cos for cosine function? Okay, this one is correct. Betul. Okay, because you must remember the minimum value for cos function is always negative 1. Paling rendah negative 1. So yang ni lebih besar dari negative 1 is larger. So can. Okay, this one also can. Boleh. Okay, because it is less than the maximum value which is 1. Okay, dia kurang daripada nilai maksimum dia, iaitu 1. Alright. Okay, so now what can you do? Okay, so you can think and see what quadrant, sukuan apa semua yang ni. Okay, so if cos is negative, what is the possible quadrant? Okay, so dia boleh jadi quadrant 2 and also quadrant 3. Okay, if cos positive, what quadrant? Quadrant 1, quadrant 4. Okay, just remember ASTC untuk ingat dengan senang. Alright? Okay, so now, of course, you must start to find your reference angle. Okay, kena cari sudut rujukan. Okay, so for the first equation, you will get this. Okay, so you just need to shift cos 0.7675. Okay, jangan shift cos negative sign tu. Kena keluar simbol negatif. Okay, just take the magnitudes only. Okay, so you will get 39.87. Okay, so now you know it's in quadrant 2 and 3, right? So you can draw quadrant 2, quadrant 3, 39.87, 39.87. So the concept is exactly the same. Sama saja. Okay, so this is your first angle, this is your second angle. So 180 minus 39.87 and 180 plus 39.87. Okay, so kamu akan dapat jawapan dua ni. Okay, this will be your answer. Alright. Okay, so next. For the second case yang kedua pula. Okay, so let's say the cos is a negative value. Okay, let's say you have negative for cos. So what will happen? Apa akan jadi? Okay, so you will first find the reference angle. Okay, so shift cos 0.4342. Okay, cos inverse 0.4342. So this is your x. Nilai x, you should get 64.27. Okay, so always draw out the quadrant. Selalu kena lukis sukuan kalau nak senang faham. Okay, so this one is in quadrant 1 and quadrant 4. So 64.27, 64.27. Always remember your reference angle must stick to the x-axis. Okay, sudut rujukan kena cantum dengan paksi x yang positif. Okay, positive x-axis. Okay, so how you measure the angle? This is the first angle. This is the second angle. Okay, so first angle, 64.27. Second, 360 minus 64.27. Okay, so dua jawapan. Okay, so you will get the answer 64.27 and 295.73. Okay, so now total, you will have 4 answer lah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you need to write out all the 4 answer in ascending order. Okay, lebih baik tulis dalam urutan menaik jawapan kamu. Okay, always try to give it in ascending order. Alright, so this is for question B. Okay, so next, seterusnya. Okay, so for the next question, question C is also on solving. Okay, so you have this equation, guys. Persamaan macam ni. Okay, so how do we solve this kind of equation? Alright, so you have sine and cos, one equation. So usually when you have sine and cos in a trigo equation, persamaan trigo, we always want to use the concept tangent x equal to sine x over cos x. Okay, remember this. We will always use this concept. Okay, so means that we must find a way to get tangent x. Kena cari cara. Okay, so how? What do you all think? Kamu fikir macam mana? So try to think and see. How do you get tangent x over here? Yes. Okay, you must divide by cos x. Am I right? So if you divide cos x to the whole equation, you will get 3 tangent x plus 4 equal to 0. Macam ni kan? So you can already get the answer, guys. So tangent x equal to negative 4 over 3. So dari sini kamu boleh selesaikan untuk nilai x. You can solve for the answer. Okay, so if tangent negative, what is the possible quadrant, guys? Sudut saya boleh jadi kat mana? Where is my angle? Okay, so if tangent negative, confirm is quadrant 2 and quadrant 4. So first step, same step, find your reference angle. Okay, kamu kena cari sudut rujukan. Okay, so when you find reference angle, you will get 53.13. Okay, can you see, guys? You can only shift tangent nilai yang positif. Only the positive answer. So negative sign, you need to ignore. Abaikan. Alright, so your answer is quadrant 2, quadrant 4. Okay, so you just draw the quadrant 2, 4. Okay, so this one will be 53.13 and this one is also 53.13. Okay, so this is the concept. Okay, so now how do we measure the angle? Macam mana ukur sudut? Okay, so this is the first angle and this is the second angle. Okay, so first angle 180 minus 53.13. Second 360 minus 53.13. Okay, guys, so you can remember a simple step. If quadrant 2 or quadrant 4, selalunya kita akan guna simbol tolak. We will always minus. If quadrant 3, we will always use the symbol plus. Tambah. Okay? Can you all remember this? Easier for you all lah. Lebih senang. Okay, how about quadrant 1, guys? What do you think? Let's say my angle is in quadrant 1. Sukuan pertama. So what do you do? Basically, you do nothing lah. Okay, kamu ambil nilai dia saja. Okay, tak perlu buat apa-apa. No need to do anything. Okay, so just take the value itself because quadrant 1 is an acute angle, sudut tirus. So acute angle or sudut tirus, kamu kena ingat that is your reference angle. Okay, sudut rujukan. Alright, are you clear on this, guys? Boleh dapat? So this is the concept. Okay, so you will get these two answer lah. Okay, x equal 126.87 and 306.87. Okay, so this is for question 1, soalan pertama. Okay, so we see the second question. Okay, so second question is also on solving. Kamu kena selesaikan. Okay, so for the second question, they give you this equation. Sin 2a equal to sin 4a. Okay, so how do we solve this, guys? Macam mana boleh selesaikan? Okay, so you can see the range of your answer is this one. Okay, ini jola dia. Okay, so means that now you must try to find a way how to modify the equation. Macam mana kamu nak ubah dia? Okay, so always we will try to modify the more complex one. Okay, kita nak ubah yang lebih susah. Okay, so for sin 4a, how do we modify? Okay, so you can think of the concept of sin 2a first. Okay, so do you all still remember the double angle formula? Rumus sudut ganda 2 for sin 2a. So you should remember sin 2a is equal to 2 sin a cos a. So now, let's say I want to find sin 4a. How do I get it? Macam mana dapat jawapan? So you can think of it as 2 sin 2a cos 2a. This is the concept, guys. Okay, so why is it like this? Kenapa macam ni? Because 2a become 4a. So angle times 2. Sudut ganda 2. So means that sudut kat belah kanan pun kena ganda 2 lah. You must times 2 on your right hand side. Are you clear, guys? So that's why your answer is 2 sin 2a cos 2a. Alright, so now you can try to rewrite the equation. Tulis balik persamaan. Okay, so you can see over here. Alright, so now you can shift everything to the left hand side, make it equal to 0. Okay, bagi dia sama dengan kosong. Okay, so you have this equation. So now, what do? Okay, can we factorize this? Adakah kita boleh faktorkan yang ni? So you guys, you must know when you can factorize. Okay, so you can factorize when you have a common term. Okay, kamu ada sebutan serupa. Am I right? So can you see here? We have common terms. Kita ada sebutan serupa, which is sin 2a. So means that you can actually take out the sin 2a. Kamu boleh faktorkan dia. So means that you will have two possible equation, dua persamaan. Okay, so if sin 2a equal to 0, okay, so you can press calculator, shift sign 0. So your answer can have many. Ada pelbagai jawapan. Okay, but you must remember the range for A is only this one. Okay, ini julat saja for A. So 2A, if let's say 2A, what will become the range? So you just times all the number by 2 lah, kali semua dengan 2. So the max that we can go for 2A is 2 pi lah. Okay, so logically, kita akan ambil 3 ni sajalah for the answer. Okay, these two confirm tak boleh. Okay, because dia dah melepasi julat above the range for 2A lah. Okay, so A pun akan melepasi. Okay, so that's why we can conclude that A, we only take the first three value. 3 nilai pertama dan bahagi 2. Okay, so 0 pi over 2 pi. Okay, so this first information. Second information, we have this one. Okay, so we rearrange susun sampai dapat cos 2A. Okay, so cos 2A is a positive answer. Jawapan positif. So it's quadrant 1 and quadrant 4. Sukuan pertama dan keempat. Okay, so now you need to draw the quadrant. Okay, or first step, you find the reference angle lah, faster. Okay, you will get the reference angle is 60 degrees, 60 darjah ataupun pi over 3 radian. Okay, so since the question give the range in radian, julat dibagi dalam unit radian, so means that your jalan kira working must also be radian. Okay, so you can draw the quadrant 1 and 4. So pi over 3, pi over 3. Okay, so how do we measure the angle? Macam mana ukur? Okay, so first one, if quadrant 1, direct ambil nilai dia. Quadrant 4, must minus, kena tolak. Okay, so it's 2 pi minus pi over 3. Okay, so you can see over here. Okay, so you will have two answer, dua jawapan. Okay, so A, you will get pi over 6 and 5 pi over 6. Okay, so secara total, how many possible answer we have, guys? Berapa jawapan kita mungkin ada? Yes, 5 kan? 2 untuk persamaan yang kedua dan 3 untuk persamaan pertama. 3 for first equation, 2 for second equation. Alright? Okay, so this is how we solve question A. Okay? Boleh? Okay, so we continue. The next question. Okay, so for question 2B. Okay, so kalau 2B, they ask you to solve this, guys. Okay, so this one is very easy. You can see that this is already a quadratic equation, persamaan quadratic. Okay, so always check and see your equation must be always in one term only. Kena dalam satu sebutan saja. Then only you can solve. Okay, so you can see here is only cotangent A. So boleh, you can solve it. Okay, so you just need to factorize. Faktorkan. Okay, so of course you're going to factorize the common terms lah. Okay, kamu faktorkan yang serupa. So yang serupa kat sini is cotangent A, right? So you just factorize cotangent A outside. Okay, so now you will have two answer, dua jawapan. Okay, so cotangent A, you must remember what is the formula. Apa rumus dia? Is 1 over tangent A. Okay, so 1 over cotangent A equal to 0. So 1 over tangent A equal to 0. Okay, so means that nilai A, it will either be 0 or pi lah. Okay, you can try to substitute 1 over tangent A equal to 0. So how do we get 0? Tangent A kena jadi satu nilai yang sangat besar lah. It must be a very big value. Okay, so if you try tangent 0, your answer is 0. And tangent 180, your answer is also 0. So basically, kamu carilah nilai yang boleh bagi kosong. Give an answer that give you 0. Okay? And then the second equation, cotangent A equal to 4 over 5. From here, you let it equal 0. Okay, so now, so you will have tangent A equal to 5 over 4, 5/4. Okay, so tangent positive, so means that quadrant 1, quadrant 3. So kuan pertama dan ketiga. Okay, so again, normal step, find your reference angle. Okay, cari sudut rujukan and make sure you convert to radian. Okay, tukar ke radian. Because your answer must be 0 until A until pi. So 0 until pi. Okay, so if quadrant 1, quadrant 3. Okay, so your reference angle 51.34. Okay, macam ni kan? Okay, so guys, can we accept these two answers? Adakah boleh terima dua-dua yang ni? You must think and see. Okay, so first angle is 51.34. Second angle, 180 plus 51.34. So 180 plus 51.34. Okay, nilai ni sebenarnya dia akan jadi lebih daripada julat. You will get an answer greater than your range, which is 231.34. So definitely we cannot accept this answer. Tak boleh terima yang ni. Okay, so you need to only accept one answer. Satu jawapan, which is 51.34. So you convert to radian, you will get 0.2852 pi radian. Okay, so in N, you have three possible answer. Tiga jawapan. 0, pi, and 0.2852 pi. Okay, boleh? So this is how you solve question number 2. Alright, it's quite basic kind of question lah, soalan asas yang kamu akan nampak dalam bab ni. Okay, very common type of question. Okay, alright. So next one, number 3. Okay, so for question 3, they're asking you to show this. Okay, kamu kena tunjukkan yang ni. Okay guys, so this already come to your proving, buktikan for trigo. Okay, so how do we actually prove this? Okay, so always I will tell you all, start from the more complex side. Okay, mula dari sisi yang lebih susah. Okay, so over here, which one is the more complex side? Confirm is the left hand side, right? Bahagian kiri lebih susah. Okay, so we'll start from the left hand side and prove to the right hand side. Whenever you see symbol like plus, minus, pecahan, fractions, they are always the more complex side. Okay, yang lebih susah. Alright, so we're going to start from LHS. Okay, so tangent theta plus cotangent theta. So how do we change this? Macam mana ubah? Okay, so you guys can think and see. Okay, so tangent theta, you all know the formula. Basic sine theta over cos theta. And cotangent theta equal to cos theta over sine theta. So you can write like this. Boleh tulis macam ni. Okay, so now whenever you see two separate fraction, dua pecahan berasingan, kamu boleh gabungkan dia. You can combine both of these to become a single fraction, pecahan tunggal. Okay, so you will get like this. So guys, sine square theta plus cos square theta, what is the answer that you get? Apa jawapan dia? Satu kan? Yes, it's always number 1. Okay, so you'll get 1 over cos theta sine theta. So over here, you can actually separate it. Kamu boleh pisahkan. So you will get 1 over cos theta times 1 over sine theta. Okay, so 1 over cos theta, the answer is secant theta. 1 over sine theta, jawapan dia cosecant theta. So guys, we have already proven it. Okay, kita dah buktikan. Alright, are you clear on it? Okay, so this is how you prove. Not difficult. Don't think that proving is difficult, guys. Jangan ingat buktikan ni susah. Actually, it's very easy. Okay, alright. So next one. So for the next part, they ask you to solve this equation, guys. Kamu kena selesaikan yang ni. Okay, so how do we solve it? Okay, confirm we are going to use the information lah just now. So secant theta, cosecant theta, I can substitute with tangent theta plus cotangent theta. So you will get the equation like this. Okay, persamaan dia macam ni. Okay, so you can see over here, tangent theta plus cotangent theta equal to 4 cotangent theta. Okay, so again, always make the right hand side equal to 0. Okay, bagi belah kanan tu sama kosong. So you shift, you will get tangent theta minus 3 cotangent theta equal to 0. Okay, now, cotangent theta, you can have an identity, right? Okay, kamu ada satu identity. Cotangent theta equal to 1 over tangent theta. As I said, you must always have only one term when solving an equation in trigo. Kena ada satu sebutan sahaja. Alright, so cotangent theta you need to change to tangent theta. Okay, so it's 3 over tangent theta, and then you multiply tangent theta to all of the terms. Okay, kali tangent theta kat semua. So tangent theta times tangent theta, tangent square theta. Okay, dan yang ni akan potong lah, you will cancel. So you get negative 3. Okay, so that's why pindah negative 3, you get positive 3. Okay, so now, so tangent theta, you can have positive, negative, square root, punca kuasa 2, 3. So guys, you can have all the quadrant, right? Because you have positive and negative value. So Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, semua boleh ada jawapan. You can have the answer one for all of the quadrant. Okay, so first step, you must find the reference angle. Okay, so rujukan. So tangent inverse sert 3. Okay, so you will get 60 degrees, 60 darjah. So guys, if you have answer in all the quadrant, you just need to draw like this, 60, label semua sudut rujukan, all your reference angle at 60, and then how you measure the angle? Okay, first angle, second, third, and fourth. Okay, so this is how you measure. Okay, so first answer, 60. Second, 180 minus 60. Third, 180 plus 60. Fourth, 360 minus 60. Okay, so you will get all these answer. Okay, ini semua jawapan dia. Alright, very straightforward lah. Okay, dia senang saja. Alright, okay, so just make sure you consider all the possible cases when you solving trigo equation. Okay, kena lihat semua situasi. Alright, so now question number 4 now. Soalan keempat. Okay, so for question 4, they also asking you to prove, kamu kena buktikan. Okay, so you want to prove this one. Okay, as always, you're going to start from the harder side. Okay, kamu akan mula buktikan dari sudut yang susah. Okay, so of course, you start from the left hand side lah, belah kiri. Okay, so guys, the important information here they tell you is ABC are actually in a triangle, sudut dalam segitiga. So guys, when you think of a triangle, maybe A is here, B is here, C is here. So what is the equation that you guys can construct from here? Apa persamaan yang kamu boleh dapat? Okay, you can talk about the total interior angle in a triangle. Jumlah sudut pedalaman segitiga. So guys, what is the total interior angle for a triangle? Yes. Okay, so 180 darjah kan? Yes, 180 degree. Okay, so this is your equation. So guys, B plus C. How do you get B plus C? Is 180 minus A. Okay, kamu just modify persamaan ni lah. Okay, just change the equation to get your answer. Alright, so you can substitute B plus C with 180 minus A. Okay, so you will get this working. Okay, ini jalan kira dia. Okay, so you can see over here, 180 minus A. And then, same step, you need to expand this function. Kamu kena kembangkan. Okay, so the answer is sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Okay, ini adalah pengembangan dia, your expansion. Okay, so always remember for sin, you follow the symbol. Okay, ikut saja simbol. If minus in between, minus outside also. Dalam tolak, luar also tolak. Okay, and always mula dengan sin. You start your formula with sin. Okay, because your double angle formula also is sin. Okay, rumus ganda dua tu pun mula dengan fungsi sin. Alright, so you will get this answer after expand. Okay, so now press calculator. So sin 180 is 0. So means that you can cancel all of this. Boleh potong semua. And then cos 180, your answer is actually negative 1. So guys, negative times negative 1 times sin A. Of course, your answer is sin A lah. Okay, so yes, we already proven to the right hand side. Okay, kita dah buktikan. Alright, very simple. Okay, next one. For question B. Okay, so for soalan B, They ask you to prove this. Okay, kamu kena buktikan yang ni. Okay, cos B plus C equal to negative cos A. Okay, so again, you're going to start from here. So B plus C, like just now, we know is 180 minus A. Okay, so we need to expand lah. Kena mula kembangkan. Okay, so you will get cos 180 cos A. Okay, and then plus. Remember for cos is opposite. Dia bertentangan. Okay, so plus sin 180 sin A. Alright, this is our formula. Rumus kita. Okay, so now you can start to find the value. Okay, so cos 180 is negative 1 cos A. Sin 180 is 0. So totally kosong lah. So guys, we already get the answer. Dah dapat jawapan. Are you clear? So the most important thing is you have to use and understand the formula. Kena faham rumus dia. Okay, so this is the answer for this question. So simple or not, guys? Trigo. Senang kan? Yes. Actually, it's a very simple one, this chapter. Okay, so now we come and see some daily life question, guys. Kita lihat soalan aplikasi harian pula. Okay, so for the daily life question, is again using back your same concept, not so difficult. Okay, so you can see over here question 5. Okay, so they are telling you BCD sama dengan theta. Alright, so it's a good question. Okay, so the first question they're asking you to find cos theta. Okay, so guys, you must think and see now. Kena fikir. Can I direct find cos theta from this diagram over here? Boleh tak saya guna bentuk ni untuk cari cos theta? This is a trapezium, guys. So I don't think so, right? Tak boleh kan? Okay, can I ask you? Let's say I want to form triangle, guys. So about triangle, then only we can apply all the trigo concept, right? Because triangle is the basic shape for a trigo chapter, bentuk asas. Okay, so let's say I want to cut like this, guys. So I get a triangle, ada segitiga. So guys, can I do like this? Boleh tak saya buat macam ni? So cannot, tak boleh. Why? Because you actually modify the angle already, guys. So can you see? Kamu dah potong sudut tu jadi 2. So how are you going to find your cos theta? Tak boleh. It's very hard. Okay, and you don't know what is the ratio of the black to purple color angle. Kamu tak tahu nisbah dia sekarang. So you cannot just assume maybe 90-10. Like that, tak boleh. Tak ada bukti kukuh. There is no proper method over here. So it means that this triangle is wrong. Yang ni salah. Okay, so what you can do is, you can draw a triangle outside. Boleh buat macam ni. Okay, let's say I call this point E lah. And it's a right angle triangle. Segitiga sudut tegak. So guys, always remember you can connect two angles where the total is 180 degrees. So 180 darjah. This is the concept. Okay. Alright. So you guys can see over here. Okay. So let's say I call this angle X, guys. Saya bagi nama dia lah X. So guys, cos theta. Cos theta will actually equal to what? So now we are talking about quadrant 1 and quadrant 2 kan? Sukuan pertama dan kedua. Because total 180. So guys, cos in the second quadrant, is it a positive or negative answer? May I know? Adakah jawapan kita positive or negative for cos? Negative, right? Okay, so means that the formula kena tambah negative. You must add negative sign. Okay, so negative cos X. Ataupun cos BCE also can. Okay, so now you can use your normal formula lah. So cos is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay, bertentangan bahagi hypotenuse. Okay, so this is 18. This is 10. Means that remainder CE should be 8 lah. Okay, so 8, 17, EB, you can use Pythagoras theorem. So jawapan sepatutnya dapat 15 lah for EB. Alright. Okay, so now adjacent over hypotenuse. So adjacent CE, which is 8. Okay, bersebelahan. Hypotenuse BC 17. So we already get the answer. Dah dapat jawapan. You just need to find the value of cos theta. First step lah. Okay, so you will get this one. Okay, so negative 8 over 17. Okay. All right. So next one. So next one, they ask you to find sine 2 theta. Okay. So for sine 2 theta, you must use identity. Confirm. Okay. So sine 2 theta, identity, if you still remember, is equal to 2 sine theta cos theta. Okay. So now cos theta, you can substitute answer just now inside here, gantikan saja jawapan kat A. Okay, for sine theta, you need to find the answer. Okay, so based on this triangle, what will be your sine theta? So it's opposite over hypotenuse, bertentangan bagi hypotenuse. So opposite, BE 15, hypotenuse 17. Okay, so sine theta is 15 over 17. So you must remember the relationship is sine x equal to sine theta. Okay, kamu kena ingat yang ni. This is the relationship over here. Okay, because sine is positive in quadrant 1 and quadrant 2. Sukuan kedua dan pertama sine dua-dua positif. Okay, so now you just sub lah your information inside the formula. Okay, so your answer will get negative 240 over 289. Like that only. Senang saja. Okay, alright. So next one. So next one, they ask you to find tangent 2 theta. Okay, so how do we find this? Tangent 2 theta. Okay, so again, you must use the identity. Okay, so tangent 2 theta is equal to 2 tangent theta over 1 minus tangent square theta. This is the identity we are using. Okay, so confirm, you need to find tangent theta. Okay, so tangent, sukuan kedua, positive or negative? Quadrant 2. Negative, right? Yes. So negative tangent x. Okay, so tangent x, opposite over adjacent. Okay, bertentangan bahagi bersebelahan. So it's negative 15 over 8. Okay, so now you just substitute lah in your tangent formula. That's all. Okay, so you can see over here, gantikan saja. And then you guys just press calculator. So the answer will get 240 over 161. Okay, clear? Boleh kan? It's very simple lah how to get the answer. Okay, all right. So next one. So now they ask you to find the value of theta, guys. Kamu nak cari nilai theta. So among ABC, which one will you use to find theta? Kamu akan guna yang mana, guys? Logic. You're going to use answer in A, right? Okay, because it's the most easy. Paling senang. Okay, so cos theta equal to negative 8 over 17. So cos negative, quadrant A, S, T, C. Okay, so means that quadrant 2, quadrant 3. Okay, but guys, theta, if you refer the diagram, whenever there's diagram, you must refer the diagram. Kena lihat wajah. So guys, your theta over here is confirmed quadrant 2, right? Sukuan kedua, because it's less than 180 degrees. Kurang daripada 180 darjah. So means that confirm your answer only one. Satu jawapan saja. Okay, so you just need to cos inverse 8 over 17. Okay, so your reference angle, you should get, let me try and see, 8 over 17 shift cos. Okay, quadrant kedua, sudut rujukan 61.93. Okay, so how do you measure the angle, guys? Macam mana dapat sudut? Okay, always start from the positive x-axis. Mula dari paksi x positif. Okay, so you just take 180 minus 61.93. Okay, so answer you will get 118.07. Okay, so it's 180 minus 61.93. Ini jalan kira. Okay? Yes. This is for question 5. Soalan 5. Okay? Senang? Yeah, should be senang lah. Okay, it's not that difficult. Okay, next one. Question 6. Soalan ke-6. Okay, so for question 6, they are talking about this one. Another daily life. Soalan aplikasi harian. Okay, so they tell you AB equal to 24, BC equal to 7, ADB equal to 30. Okay, so mereka dah label semua. Okay, so now they ask you to find sine CAD, cos CAD, and tangent CAD. Alright, so means that This angle lah. Kamu kena cari yang ni. Okay, so guys, it's time for you to think and see. Kamu kena fikir. Okay, so what is CAD? Apa sudut CAD? Over here. Okay, so you can actually focus on the big triangle. Lihat segitiga yang besar, which is your BAD triangle. Okay, so this is actually a right angle triangle, segitiga sudut tegak. So means that the total BAD angle, sudut BAD you should have 60 degree, right? 60 darjah. 60 plus 90 plus 30, 180 total. Okay, so means that CAD saja, only if CAD I focus, this one, you should have 60 minus theta. Am I right? So guys, you can already get the answer. So sine CAD, we start with sine first lah. So it's equal to what? Sine 60 minus theta. So guys, are you aware of the format? Kamu peka tak format ni? Yes, this is the format of your addition formula, rumus penambahan. Okay, so you use the same concept of your addition formula. Okay, so you can see over here, you expand, kembangkan macam biasa. Okay, so sine 60 and cos 60, and also your sine theta, cos theta. So you need to find the values, guys. Kamu kena dapat nilai. Okay, so for sine 60 and cos 60, you can always remember the special triangle, guys. Ingat segitiga yang khusus ni. Okay, so you must always remember the triangle is something like this. Okay, so the values is actually sec3, the value, sec3, 1 and 2. Okay, this is the value, guys. Ini nilai dia. 2 should be over here. Okay, 2, 1, sec3. Okay, so means that if I ask you, kalau saya tanya sine 60, what do you get here, guys? Opposite over hypotenuse. Bertentangan bagi hypotenuse. So it's 1 over 2. 1/2. Sat. Wait guys. Did I make a mistake here? Sine 60. Okay, there's a mistake here. Okay, the angle is placed wrongly. Okay, sudut dia sepatutnya macam ni, guys. Sorry for the mistake. Okay, so your 60 degrees should get here. Wait. Okay, so 60 should be here and 30 should be here. Okay, so sine 60, you should have sec3 over 2. Okay, opposite over hypotenuse. If you guys get confused with the triangle, don't hesitate to press your calculator. Okay, tekan calculator saja. So sine 60, you get 0.86660. So confirm 1 over 2 salah lah, because 1 over 2 is 0.5. Okay, confirm wrong. So means that you must see other possibility lah. Kamu kena lihat jawapan mana yang betul. Alright. So sec3 over 2, if you press calculator, kamu akan dapat jawapan sama. Okay, same answer. Alright. Okay, so now, how about cos 60? Adjacent over hypotenuse. Bersebelahan bahagi hypotenuse. So your answer should get 1 over 2. 1/2. Okay. Alright. So now, for sine theta and cos theta, you can refer the triangle here. Okay, lihat ABC. Okay, so from here you will get sine theta equal to 7 over 25. Okay, because this one is a right angle triangle, segitiga sudut tegak. So you can always apply SOHCAHTOA. So AC, you will get 25 meter. Okay, because AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. So you already get sine theta, and then cos theta, adjacent over hypotenuse. Bersebelahan bagi hypotenuse. So it's 24 over 25. Okay, so you can start to substitute all the information inside your formula. Okay, over here is theta, guys. It's not A. Okay, you can use the symbol theta. Okay, to not confuse. Okay, everything here should be theta. Alright, so you gantikan semua, sub everything, and you will get the answer. Just press calculator. So 24 sec3 minus 7 over 50. Okay, that's all. Itu saja. Then you will get the answer. Okay? Alright, over here there is a mistake. It should be minus, guys. This symbol is a minus. Okay, because sign, you have a minus sign here. So in the middle, should also have minus. Okay? Please take note, ambil tahu. Negative. Okay, so now, how about cos, CAD? So same concept, CAD, you know is 60 minus theta. So kembangkan macam biasa. Okay, expand according to the cos formula. Okay, so you will get all the values, gantikan macam tadi, sum all the answer. Okay, so then you simplify, your answer should get 24 plus 7 third 3 over 50. Okay, boleh dapat? Are you clear on this? So this is the concept over here for cos. Okay, and then the last part, they're actually asking you to find tangent, guys. Tangent CAD. Okay, so how do we find tangent CAD? Okay, so tangent CAD, you can think of it as sine CAD over cos CAD. You can think like this. All right. Okay, so means that you just take jawapan A, bahagi jawapan B. Okay, divide both answer. A divide B. Okay, so you will get this. Then you just simplify lah for the final answer. Yang ni boleh potong. So your final answer, you can leave like this. Okay, boleh tinggal macam ni. Alright. Okay, so this is the concept. How you find the tangent CAD. Okay, so guys, you might ask me, teacher, how come got cert at the bottom, but then you never continue simplify the answer? I thought at max cannot have cert at the bottom, tak boleh ada cert kat bawah pecahan. Betul, you're correct. But this is not cert chapter. Am I right? Kita tak bincang pasal cert kan? It's trigo chapter. So it's okay if you have cert at the bottom. No problem. Kalau ada cert kat bawah pecahan. But if you want, you can also change it. Kamu boleh tukar guna cert conjugate. Okay, just use conjugate cert. So it's 24 minus 7 cert 3 over 24 minus 7 cert 3. Okay, then you expand normally. Kembangkan macam biasa. Okay, can also. This concept also can. No problem. Alright. Okay, so now we see question B, guys. Soalan B. Okay, so for question B, they're asking you determine the length of the two cables. Okay, kamu kena tentukan panjang kedua-dua kabel. Okay, so how do we get the lengths, guys? Okay, so first you need to find AC and AD. Okay, so AC just now we guys found Pythagoras theorem. So AC equal to 7 square plus 24 square. So AC you should get 25 meters. Okay, 25 meter. Okay, so how about AD? Okay, AD you need to think a bit. Kena fikir. Okay, so just now we guys know that the total here 60, right? So we can actually find out some information over here. So you can use cos. Okay, so you focus cos 60. So cos 60 is actually equal to adjacent 24 bahagi hypotenuse AD. So guys, can we find AD? Confirm can lah. Okay, so AD you should get 48 meter if you solve this equation. Kamu akan dapat jawapan ni. Okay, so you already get the answer. Okay, so AC 25 meter, AD 48 meter. Okay, so this is the answer. Very basic concept of trigo. Okay, are you clear? Okay, so we done question 6 already. Dah habis. Okay, so now we come to question 7, question 8, and also question 9. Okay, so usually these are the slightly harder questions lah, lebih susah sikit saja. Okay, so we see question 7. Okay, so question 7, okay, some of you might panic when see this kind of question. Nampak susah? Wah, this formula is so hard. Sangat susah. How do we prove this, guys? Macam mana buktikan? Okay, look very hard, but actually it's not that hard. Tak sangat susah. Okay, so how do we actually do this? Okay, so they are actually asking you to show the area of the triangle is given by this formula. Kamu kena tunjuk rumus segitiga ni. Okay, so guys, how can you actually think of this question? Okay, so guys, you must also remember that whenever you're talking about trigonometry, Okay, this chapter, you can connect it to your Form 4, Chapter 9, which is your solution of triangle, penyelesaian segitiga. So guys, in that chapter, do we learn how to find area of triangle? Adakah kita belajar cari luas segitiga? Yes, right? Yes. Okay, the formula is actually half AB sine C. Okay, rumus dia lah, general formula. But guys, over here, we can actually modify a bit. Okay, we try to modify the formula. Okay, so how to modify? Okay, so let's say I want to find, let's say I have the length of R, saya ada panjang R, and also Q, and I have theta. Katakan saya ada tiga informasi yang ni. I have all these three informations over here. Okay, so guys, you can try to construct the formula, right? Half AB sine C. Saya tukar saja. I just change. So this is actually equal to my L. So L equal to half RQ sine theta. Okay, so now this is not enough to prove the formula. Tak cukup lagi. Okay, so how do we proceed some more? Okay, so now you guys must think and see a bit. Okay, so for your R and Q, right? In your final answer, you don't see R and Q. Kamu tak nampak dua ni dalam jawapan yang kamu kena buktikan. Okay, so means that you must try to eliminate them. Kamu kena hapuskan. So guys, whenever you think of a triangle, right? What comes to your mind? Try to relate to your Form 4. Cuba hubung kaitkan dengan tingkatan 4. You guys got learn two rules, right? Sine rule and cosine rule. Okay, petua sinus, petua cosinus. But over here, guys, can we use cosine rule? May I know? Adakah kita boleh guna petua cosinus? I don't think so, right? Okay, because it's a very complex rule. Okay, and if you want to find R and Q, your answer confirm will have square root. Akan ada punca kuasa 2, guys. Okay, because when you're finding lengths, you must square root answer. Punca kuasa 2 jawapan. So definitely, you see the answer here don't have square root, right? Tak ada punca kuasa 2. So confirm, we are not using cosine rule. So what else can we use? Sine rule, petua sinus. Okay, so guys, try to construct the sine rule over here. Okay, I just now, the area I write over here lah. So that is easy. Okay, so now, if you see this triangle, guys, what is the sine rules you can think of? Okay, so it's always connecting the opposite side and opposite angle. Okay, sudut dan sisi yang bertentangan. So you can see three opposite sides and angle. Okay, so R over sine alpha equal to Q over sine beta equal to P over sine theta. So this is your formula, guys. Ini rumus dia. So now, what you need to do is you express R and Q in term of the rest of the other term. Okay, kamu ungkapkan R dan Q dalam sebutan lain. So guys, if I want to express R, okay, so you see the answer, guys. You see your answer have P. Am I right? So confirm you're going to choose something which has P. Kamu kena pilih yang ada P. So means that I'm going to compare this with this directly. Saya terus bandingkan dua-dua ni. So means that you can actually find the R, right? Okay, so R, you will get P sine alpha over sine theta. This is your first information. Okay, info pertama. Okay, next, what else can you compare? You need to express Q, right? Okay, so of course you're going to use this and this one. Okay, kamu bandingkan dua ni. So Q over sine beta equal to P over sine theta. So Q equal to P sine beta over sine theta. Okay, so now you can already substitute, guys. Can you see it? So your R and Q, you substitute. Gantikan over here. All the information you have. Okay, so when you substitute, your answer will look something like this, guys. Akan dapat macam ni. Okay, so now you see sine theta, potong, cancel. Okay, so you're left with this formula over here right now. Okay, so guys, this sine theta, right, you must be careful. Okay, so guys, if you see your theta, right, theta is actually equal to what? Theta ni sama dengan apa sebenarnya? Okay, so you guys know that theta plus alpha plus beta equal to 180, right? 180 darjah. So theta, you can say it as 180 minus alpha minus beta. Okay, so guys, all the angles here we are dealing with is actually less than 180 degrees individually. Okay, setiap sudut tu kena korang dari 180 darjah. So means that if you are talking with sine, anything less than 180 confirm is a positive answer. Jawapan positif. Because quadrant 2, sukuan kedua, or quadrant 1, sukuan pertama. So sine, always positive. So guys, let's say I want to find sine theta. So sine theta, I can actually say is equal to sine alpha plus beta. Do you agree? Maybe theta can be 45. Alpha plus beta can be 135. So guys, try to press your calculator, guys. Tekan calculator. Sine 45 and sine 135. Check and see. Are the values the same or not? Adakah nilai sama? Okay, let's try. Sine 45, 0.7071. Okay. Sine 135, 0.7071. So guys, are they the same? Adakah mereka sama? Confirm sama lah. Okay, it's definitely 100% equal sama. Okay, so means that this formula is valid lah. Okay, yang ni adalah tepat. Okay, so means that theta, you can actually substitute with alpha plus beta. Okay, can you see guys? Sine theta equal to sine alpha plus beta. So guys, do we get the formula? Yes. Okay, we get the formula guys. Kita dah dapat rumus dia. Tepat-tepat. Exactly. So guys, actually not difficult to prove. Tak susah untuk buktikan. It just look complex only. But actually the process is very short. Sangat pendek. You guys just need to think of the concept of area of triangle and also what? Sine rule. Petua sinus dan luas segitiga. Okay, this is the two major concept used to prove this formula. Kamu kena guna dua yang ni. Okay, try to relate these two. Okay, so yes, this is question number 7. Soalan ke-7. Okay, so now we go to question 8. Soalan ke-8. Okay, so for question 8, they're asking you to find the values in term of t. Dalam sebutan t ya guys. Okay, so now secant theta equal to t. And you have this one. Kamu ada yang ni. So this one is confirm quadrant 1 lah guys. Pi over 2 is 90 darjah. So 0 to 90 confirm first quadrant. Okay. So means that secant theta, you can actually think of it as 1 over what? Okay, so sine cos, tangent cotangent, secant cosecant. So 1 over cos theta equal to t. So means that cos theta is equal to 1 over t. So guys, you can start to draw the triangle. Boleh lukis segitiga. So cos theta equal to 1 over t. So guys, you can see over here. So cos theta equal to 1 over t. Adjacent, hypotenuse. Bersebelahan, hypotenuse. Okay, so you can find this length. Pythagoras theorem. Cari panjang sisi bertentangan. Find the side opposite to the angle. Okay, so it's square root t square minus 1. Okay, so now you can already start to find your sine theta. Okay, so sine theta, opposite over hypotenuse. Bertentangan over hypotenuse. Okay, so this is your answer, sine theta. Okay, so very simple for question A. Okay, next one. So next question they are asking you is cos pi over 2 plus theta. Okay, tak susah. This is addition formula, rumus penambahan. So just expand. Okay, kembangkan macam biasa. I show you guys many example already. Okay, so you can see over here, cos pi over 2 cos theta minus sin pi over 2 sin theta. Okay, so this one and this one, press calculator. Okay, so cos 90, how much you get? 0. Sin 90, how much you get? 1. Okay, so you can already get the answer. Okay, so sin theta, you just substitute with t square minus 1 over t. And then ingat guys, ada symbol negative over here. So your answer will have negative 1. Okay, and then this whole thing is negative 1 times with sin theta. square root t square minus 1 over t. So you times these two answer. This whole thing is 0. So lower kosong. Okay, so that's why your answer is this one. Okay, are you clear guys? Boleh dapat? Very easy lah. Senang. Okay, next one. Question C. Okay, so for question C, they are also asking you on the addition formula. Rumus penambahan. Okay, so for tangent, again, use the formula. Okay, guna rumus sahaja. Okay, come on. So tangent pi minus theta. What do you have? Okay, so the formula is something like this lah. Okay, so tangent pi is 180. So tangent 180 kosong. So means that you can cut all of this lah. Potong semua yang ni. So the answer is negative tangent theta. So refer your triangle. What is your tangent theta? Opposite over adjacent. Okay, bertentangan, bahagi, bersebelahan. So the answer is sec t square minus 1 over 1. So definitely the answer is negative sec t square minus 1. Okay, this is for question 8. Soalan ke-8. Alright. Okay, so next one. Question 9. Soalan ke-9. Okay, so for question 9, they are talking about drawing the graph. Okay, you need to draw the graph. Okay, so I think you need to draw the graph first. Yeah. Okay, wait. Okay, so I think you can find the range first. Cari julat yang sepadan dengan domain. Okay, so how to find the range? Okay, very simple. You just need to actually substitute some answer inside. Okay, gantikan sahaja jawapan kat dalam. Okay, so over here, okay, so your domain is 0 until 2 pi, right? Okay, so I think you can try to start to sketch the graph first. Easier for you to see your domain. Okay, because not all the value in the domain is shown in the question. Bukan semua nilai ditunjukkan. Okay, so 1 plus modulus cos x. How to draw this graph? Very simple. I will always tell those who join my class, draw the table. Lukis jadual sahaja. No need to memorize the shape of the graph. Tak perlu ingat bentuk graph. Understand by plotting the values. Okay, so you know your range is like this, right? Okay, inilah julat kamu. So means that, of course, you start with 0, you end with 2 pi lah. So in the middle, what can you have, guys? Apa nilai boleh? You can have 90 degrees, pi over 2, 180 degrees, pi over 4, 270 degrees, 3 over 4 pi. So you can have all these values. Semua nilai yang ni. Okay, 3 over 4 pi is not 270. Okay, you can put 3 over 2 pi, no problem. And then 3 over 4 pi also can. Okay, so now you just press calculator one by one. X equals 0, cos 0 plus 1, 2. Okay, and then cos 90 plus 1, 1. Cos 180 plus 1, 0. So you guys, sorry, the answer is 1 because modulus negative number, you will get positive number. Okay, example, modulus negative 1, the answer is 1, 1. So 1 plus 1, you will get 2. Okay, so cos 270, how much? 1, 1. And then cos 135, 135, what will you get? Okay, so this one is 1. And then cos 135, okay, you will get decimal lah. Okay, so you no need to actually plot this. Tak perlu plot nombor-nombor yang perpuluhan punya because it's a bit confusing. Okay, so you can actually wait. Where's my table? All right. Okay, so this one you no need to plot. It's okay. So you just sub x equal to 360. Cos 360 plus 1, 2. So guys, what is your lowest value over here? Apa nilai yang paling rendah? Okay, senang nak nampak, right? Okay, it's very easy to see. Okay, what is your lowest value? You should get the answer is 1, right? 1 kan? Nilai terendah. Yes. Okay, what is your highest value? 2. So guys, what is my range? Apa julat saya? 1 until 2 lah. Sampai 1 sampai 2. So this is my answer. That's why I say guys, plotting the table is very easy to see the answer. Sangat senang nak nampak. Okay, so that's why my answer is like this. Okay? Alright. So you can also plot your graph at the same time. Okay, so you just plot all of these points. Okay, letak semua titik yang ni. Okay, and then you can roughly get the shape of the graph. Kamu akan dapat bentuk dia. Okay, so why you have modulus is because you want your graph to only be in the positive region. Kamu nak graph kamu kat bahagian positif sahaja. Maksudnya nilai y semua positif. All your y value is a positive answer. Alright? Okay, so next one. Okay, so if you see over here, question B, guys. Question B, they ask you to state the number of solution, bilangan penyelesaian. Okay, so whenever they give you this kind of equation, right, guys, you must always modify it in order to get equation that is same to this value. Kamu kena modify yang ni supaya dapat yang ni. Okay, so how do we modify, guys? Okay, this is actually the same concept like linear law. How do you modify an equation to get the desired equation? Macam mana kamu nak dapat persamaan yang kamu nak? Okay, so first step, of course, you're going to divide by cos x. You're going to divide by x. Am I right? Because you don't see any x in your answer. Tak ada sebutan x. So divide the whole equation by x. So cos x modulus equal to 1 over x minus 1. Okay, now, very close. Sangat dekat. So you just need to plus 1 lah. Tambah 1 saja. Okay, so you will get 1 plus modulus cos x equal to, this side also plus 1. Tambah 1. So you will get 1 over x. That's all. So guys, what is the graph I need to draw now? Kena lukis apa? Okay, kena lukis yang ni lah. You must draw this equation. So this equation is actually y equal to 1 over x. So guys, is this graph a straight line or curved line? Adakah ini garis lurus atau melengkung? Okay, so always remember when x power negative 1, this is always a curved graph. Graph melengkung. Okay, why? Okay, the graph will look something like this. This is the general shape lah, bentuk arm. But you need to plot value. Kena letak nilai. Okay, so that is easier. Okay, so you can see over here. So of course, nilai x yang kamu letak kena dalam julat lah. Okay, so you can just use a few points. 3 points is enough already for you to draw the curve. 3 titik cukup. Okay, so you just substitute y equal to 1 over 0. Confirm infinity. Y equal to 1 over pi. Your answer should get 0.32 and y equal to 2 over pi. Okay, so your answer should get 0.16. Okay, so from these 3 points, you can actually plot the graph. Okay, boleh lukis graph ni. So guys, take note your graph cannot touch the x-axis for y equal to 1 over x. Graph ni tak boleh sentuh paksi x punya. Okay, tak boleh sentuh paksi y, tak boleh sentuh paksi x. Both the axis, it cannot touch. It will be very close, but cannot touch. Sangat dekat tapi tak boleh sentuh punya. Okay, so when you draw also, you must draw like this lah. Make sure it's accurate. Okay, so guys, how to find the number of solution for these two graphs? Okay, you just need to see the intersection point. This point over here. Titik persilangan. Okay, so how many intersection point we have here? Okay, the answer is confirmed. 1 only lah. Okay, 1 titik persilangan. So means that only 1 solution. Okay, 1 penyelesaian saja. Okay, that's why our answer is 1. Okay, are you clear, guys? So this is how we can solve question 9. Okay, so basically these are the type of question you can see lah in your NMATS exam. Okay, ini contoh soalan trigo. Okay, alright. So we see some more question as the revision part at the back of your textbook. Okay, so at the back of the textbook, you'll actually find all these questions over here. Okay, hold on. All right. So we will start with the basic question first. Very simple one. Okay. So you can see over here. Okay, first question. Okay, so the first question is very simple. They ask you to write the range of angles in the radian mode. Okay, kamu kena tulis julat dalam radian. Okay, so 0 to 360. What's the answer? Okay, 0 confirm 0 lah. Okay, and then 360 is 2 pi. Okay, just times 180 bahagi pi. So 360 times 180 over pi, you will get 2 pi. So this is for A. And then B. Okay, so same step. Negative 180, negative pi. 90, pi over 2. 270, 3 over 2 pi. 720, 4 pi. So this is just basically an exercise to see whether you can convert degrees to radian. Okay, so remember when convert degrees to radian is always times 180 over pi. Okay, ini penukaran dia. Okay, and then terbalik times pi over 180. Okay, this is the concept. Okay, so you'll get the answer. Okay, this kind of question usually don't ask, but it's just a revision from your circular measure. Ulang kaji dari bab sukatan membulat. Okay, so next one. They ask you to write the range of angles for the following angle. Okay, so for acute angle, sudut tirus, you must understand it is 0 to 90. Okay, because it's quadrant 1, sukuan pertama. Okay, obtuse angle, 90 to 180, sudut cakar. Okay, this is quadrant 2, sukuan kedua. Reflex angle, 180 to 360. Okay, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. Okay, so you just need to convert all of these angle into radian. Okay, tukar saja kepada mode radian. Okay, so these are all your answers. Okay, so you must use the symbol less than, okay, because it can only be in between. Okay, tak boleh termasuk kosong dan pi over 2. Contoh, you cannot include these two values. It must be anything in between for your angles. Okay, because if it's 0 or pi over 2, you won't have angle. Okay, kamu takkan ada sudut. Alright? Okay, so this was question 2. Very basic. Okay, so for question 3, soalan ketiga. So they want you to find the angles between 0 and 360. Okay, so this is the same concept like just now. Okay, so you have sine theta 0.66, negative 0.66. So all of this confirm you will involve the 4 quadrant lah. Okay, kamu akan ada jawapan di 4 quadrant. So for this one, your sine theta, so if you solve and see, you should get the reference angle is 41.3. So shift sine 0.06, 0.66. Okay, so you can have all the angles here. 41.3, 41.3, everywhere. Semua sudut sama. Okay, so now you just need to measure the angles. Okay, ukur sudut saja. So one by one. So you can actually have 4 possible answer. Okay, so 41.3, 180 minus 41.3, 180 plus 41.3, 360 minus 41.3. Okay, so these are all your answers. Semua jawapan. Okay, so you will have 4 possible answer. 4 jawapan. Okay, all right, so next one. So next one is secant theta. Okay, so remember for secant, cotangent, cosecant, you must always change back to the basic trigo function. Kena guna fungsi trigo asas, which is sine, cos, and tangent. Okay, so secant theta you can relate with 1 over cos theta. So 1 over dua-dua jawapan ni. 1 over answer. Okay, so you will actually get 0.44. Okay, positive, negative, 0.44. So again, same concept, 4 angle, 4 sudut. Okay, so 4 quadrant, 4 sukuan. Okay, so your reference angle, sudut rujukan 63.90. So you just need to draw your quadrants again. Okay, so something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 63.9, 63.9. Okay, everywhere is 63.9, 63.9. Okay, so now you just need to solve lah. Selesaikan saja. So 1 angle, 2 angle, 3 angle, and 4 angles. Okay, 4 sudut. Okay, so your answer will get something like this. Okay, same concept like just now. So it's 180 minus 63.9, 180 plus 63.9, and 360 minus 63.9. Okay, all right. So for question C, okay, so question C is cotangent. So cotangent, you must just remember cotangent theta equal to 1 over tangent theta. Okay, so 1 over these two answer. 1/2 jawapan ni. Okay, so when you solve, you will get positive, negative, 0.8803. So again, 4 possible answer. 4 jawapan. So shift tangent jawapan. So your reference angle 41.36. Okay, sudut rujukan. So again, same concept, 4 quadrant. Okay, so 41.36. Okay, so you can have angles in 4 places. So always make sure your reference angle stick to the x-axis. Okay, so rujukan kena selalu sentuh paksi x. Okay, so first angle 41.36. Second, 180 minus 41.36. Third, 180 plus 41.36. Fourth, 360 minus 41.36. Okay, so total, these are all your answers lah. Semua jawapan. Okay? Yeah, very simple. Okay, so next one, question 4. So they're asking you to find the values of all these angles. Kamu kena cari semua sudut yang ni, guys. Okay, so sin negative 120. Okay, so how do we start? So always remember, try to make the total become 180 or 360 if possible lah. Okay, kalau boleh. Alright. If the angle become larger, you just try to refer back to these two reference, to these two angles. Okay, this is always the comparison. Okay, we'll always compare with these two angles. Alright. Okay. So sin negative 120, you can think of it as negative sin 120. Okay, because it's something like this, right? If negative 120 is over here, this is the angle, sudut dia. Okay, so the reference angle is still 60 degrees. 60 darjah sudut rujukan. But guys, third quadrant, sukuan ketiga, sign is negative. Okay, that's why you need to add negative value in front. Tengok, tambah simbol negative. And your reference angle is 60. So negative sin 60, how to get? The special triangle. Guna segitiga yang istimewa. Okay, so sorry, the answer is not here. Okay, so you just need to remember 60, 30, 90. Okay, so this one is 3, and then 1, and then 2. Okay, wait, sorry. This one is 2, this one is 1, this one is 3. Okay, yes. Okay, so sin 60, opposite over hypotenuse. So 3 over 2, bertentangan bagi hypotenuse. Okay, so this is the answer. You should get negative 3 over 2. So negative sin 60, you should get negative 3 over 2. Okay, inilah jawapan dia. Alright, this is the concept lah, guys. Okay, and then for B, question B, tangent 480. So again, refer back to the basic angle that I told you all just now. Okay, which is 360 degrees. Okay, so 480, you must think and see lah, where is the angle? Okay, VK kat mana? Sudut tu. Okay, so it's one whole round and then 480. Okay, so means that the angle is somewhere here lah. So ASTC, tangent confirm negative. So you must add the negative sign. Okay, so 480 means that 120 kan kat sini. So the reference angle is 60. Okay, sudut rujukan 60. So means that tangent 480 is equal to negative tangent 60. Negative tangent 60. You must add the negative because tangent is negative. Sukuan kedua. And then reference angle 60. 60. Alright? Okay, so now tangent 60. You can get the answer, right? Opposite over adjacent. Okay, so bertentangan 3, adjacent bersebelahan 1. Okay, so the answer you will get negative 3. Okay, inilah jawapan dia. Okay, next one. For secant 750. Okay, so for secant, don't worry. You can also use secant. Just draw back the quadrant. Okay, lukis saja. Okay, so 2 cycle, total is 720, right? 360 plus 360, 2 times, 2 kritaan lengkap, 2 cycle. So 30, you have extra 30 over here. So 30 is quadrant 1. So guys, secant, quadrant 1, positive or negative? Okay, this one you guys don't know, right? Tak tahu kan? No worries. We have a formula, right? Secant theta equal to 1 over cos theta. So guys, cos theta is positive, quadrant 1 kan. Sukuan pertama cos theta positive. So based on the formula, berdasarkan rumus ni, secant theta should also be positive lah. Because 1 over positive answer should get positive answer. So secant theta also is positive. Okay, and your reference angle is 30 degrees. 30 darjah. So that you can get a total of 750 degrees. Okay, so you just need to find secant 30. Okay, so secant 750 equal to secant 30. Itu saja. Alright. So you just need to basically check first symbol. Your sign, tanda, positive or negative. Second, check reference angle. So rujukan. That's all. Okay, so secant 30 again refer the triangle. Okay, so secant 30 equal to 1 over cos 30. Cos 30 adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay, bersebelahan bagi hypotenuse. So adjacent, side 3, hypotenuse 2. Okay, so what's the answer? 2 over side 3. Itu saja. You just need to play with the ratio, guys. Main nisbah saja. Okay, so your answer should get 2 over side 3. And maths is easy, right, guys? Sangat senang lah. Okay, it's very simple one. If you understand the concept, it's very fun. Okay, all right. So now, question D, bahagian D pula. We try to see the different type of trigo function lah, guys, so that you guys memang clear on it, on this chapter totally already. Okay, so now, question D. So question D, they ask you cosecant 3 pi. Okay, so 3 pi is how much? Okay, you must think and see lah, 3 times 180. So it's actually cosecant 540 kan? So cosecant 540. Again, always draw the quadrant. Quadrant help you a lot one. Okay, so cosecant 540. So 360 plus 180. So my angle is actually on the x-axis, kat paksi x. So guys, cosecant relate with what? Sine, right? So cosec theta equal to 1 over sine theta. Okay, so sine theta, second quadrant, positive or negative? Positive, right? But now my theta is 180 darjah. Okay, my theta is 180 degrees. Why? Because my angle is over here, guys. So guys, 180 degrees. So 180 darjah. So 1 over sine 180 degrees. You must always refer to your remainder. So 540 minus 360. Tengok baki dia. Okay, 180. Okay, so over here actually there is no reference angle lah. Okay, if you want to talk about reference angle, tak ada sudut rujukan. Or you can say 0 also. But 0 is not so accurate lah. That's why I say sine 180. Okay, so sine 180 actually the value is 0, guys. So it's 1 over 0. So guys, the answer should get infinity. Maksudnya tiada penyelesaian. No solution for question D. Okay, so you can see this is the concept. Okay, are you clear? Boleh dapat? So this one is special case, guys, because the angle over here very special, 540. Biasanya dia tak tanya macam ni. Usually they don't ask. Alright, but better to know lah. Okay, alright. So next one, cotangent negative 9 over 4 pi. So again, convert radian to darjah. If you guys familiar to analyze in radian, then it's okay. Go ahead. But I think most people like to analyze in degree mode, darjah. Okay, so you convert radian to degrees. So you will get negative 405 degrees. Okay, so now you try and see, guys. This is negative 360. 405 is somewhere here lah. Macam ni. So what is the reference angle, guys? 405 minus 360. So reference angle is 45. Sudut rujukan. So guys, cotangent, you can relate with tangent kan? Equal to 1 over tangent theta. So guys, tangent theta, quadrant 4, sukuan keempat, positive or negative? Negative, right? So if tangent negative, cotangent also negative. So means that kena tambah negative. You must add negative in your formula. So it's just negative cotangent 45 lah. So this is the concept. Always check symbol, check reference angle. Two things only. Okay? So cotangent 45, you can actually refer from the second triangle, 90, 45, 45. So it's 1, 1, so 2. So tangent, sorry, I start with negative cotangent 45. Okay, so you know cotangent is 1 over tangent, right? So negative 1 over tangent 45. So tangent 45, opposite over adjacent. So the answer is 1. That's all. So that's why jawapan dia negative 1. Okay, so this is the answer guys for question E. Okay, clear? Boleh dapat? Question 4 should be okay, right? Okay, so continue. Pergi lagi. Okay, so question F. So they ask you cos negative 8 over 3 pi. So again, convert to degrees. Tukar ke darjah. So you will get 480 degrees. But always remember, negative angle, you must go clockwise direction. Okay, so negative kena ikut arah jam. Okay, so you have negative 480. So somewhere here lah. Okay, this is 480. 480. Okay, so now what is your reference angle? Okay, so you need to take let me see. Okay, so you need to find this angle lah. Kena cari sudut ni. So it's 360 plus 180. So it's 540 minus 480. So the answer is 60 degrees guys. 60 darjah. Okay, so guys, same concept. Cos kuadran ketiga. Okay, sukuan ketiga. So cos is negative. So guys, you must add the negative sign. Tambah simbol negative. So it's equal to negative cos 60. Always reference angle over here. Selalunya sudut rujukan. Okay, so cos 60, you can get the answer from here. Okay, so cos 60 is adjacent over hypotenuse. So answer is 1 over 2 bersebelahan hypotenuse. Okay, so that's why our answer is negative half. So easy, right guys? So fun to play with the ratio. Boleh main nisbah dengan senang saja. Alright? Okay. So next one, question 5. Soalan kelima. Okay, so question 5, they give you these two information and they want you to find cos A minus B and tangent A minus A plus B. Okay, so first situation, A and B are acute. Okay, so when you say acute, mean that first quadrant. Okay, sukuan pertama. So that's why you can see that the value is positive lah for sign. Okay, nilai dia adalah positif. Okay, so this one is the basic concept lah. Okay, so you first find cos A minus B. Okay, so wait. So you need to first draw the triangle. Okay, lukis segitiga. So you have two triangles. Okay, this one is A, this one is B. Okay, so opposite hypotenuse. Bertentangan hypotenuse. So this one is 12, this one is 3. Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so first you state all the angle guys. Bagi tahu semua sudut. So sin A, okay, just now got the information 5 over 13. Cos A, what will you get? Adjacent over hypotenuse. Bersebelahan bagi hypotenuse 12 over 13. And then sin B, opposite over hypotenuse 4 over 5. Cos B, adjacent over hypotenuse 3 over 5. So these are all your 4 angles. So now you can start to sub all the information. Gantikan saja. So cos A minus B, expand normally, kembangkan macam biasa, substitute all your answer just now, and then press calculator, get the answer. Dapat jawapan. Okay, same concept. Same only. Just remember your formula. Ingat rumus penambahan. Remember the addition formula. Okay, alright. Okay, so next one. Tangent A plus B. Okay, so you can also find tangent here from the triangle. Okay, so tangent A, you should get 5 over 12. Okay, opposite, bertentangan 5, bersebelahan, adjacent is 12. And then this one, opposite 4, adjacent 3. So tangent is 4 over 3. So you get all the information first. Then only you start read the question. Dapatkan info dulu, baru baca soalan. Okay, so now you can use this formula for addition, rumus penambahan. Just substitute all the answer, tekan calculator. Okay, press calculator and direct get. The answer is 63 over 16. Okay, guys, actually over here, you guys need to show all the steps lah. Tak perlu tunjuk semua ni. Okay, the most important is this one and final answer. The rest are all just calculation only. Pengiraan saja. Okay? Alright? Okay, so this is for question, A. Okay, so for question B, they tell you A and B is obtuse, guys. Sudut cakar. So when they tell you it's obtuse angle, means that they are in quadrant 2. Sukuan kedua. Okay, so your triangle going to change lah, guys. It's going to change a bit. But the ratio maintains same only. Okay, so you see over here how it changed. Okay, so when you have in second quadrant, your triangle will actually come like this. It will look opposite slightly from the first quadrant. Okay, so you just need to label lah, guys. Okay, A and then B. Okay, so same concept. Fill in the information. Okay, but you need to remember this is on the negative side of the x-axis. Your triangle is like this now, guys. Segitiga macam ni. This is your x-axis. Okay, so means that this side over here is negative. Okay, kat sini over here is a negative value. Nilai negative. Okay, so you just start again. Opposite over hypotenuse. So 513 negative 12. You just add negative. Okay, and then same concept there. 4, 5, negative 3. Okay, concept sama. All right, so again, list down the value. Okay, the values will be different because of the negative symbol, but no problem. You guys just follow only. Okay, make sure you consider the negative sign, guys. Kena lihat symbol negative. Okay, so sign A, same, 5/13. Sign B, same, 4/5. Cos A, okay, so for cos, you will get adjacent negative 12 over hypotenuse 13. So this is the difference here for the cos. Okay, cos B, you will get negative 3/4. Okay, so for tangent, confirm nilai also negative lah. The value will get negative. Okay, so tangent A, you will have negative 5/12. Tangent B, positive. Negative 4/3. Okay, so this is how you guys can get it lah. Semua nilai yang ni. Alright. Okay, so hopefully you understand this part. Okay, so then you can use the formula. Okay, so for cos, same concept, just you need to change the values over here. Tukar yang ni saja. For the cos and tangent, it will get affected. Dia dipengaruhi. Okay, so same concept, use the addition formula, guna rumus penambahan, press calculator, and get the answer. Okay, for tangent also sama, exactly the same. Just sum all the answer. Okay, over here you need to show all this. Tak perlu tunjuk yang ni, direct to the final answer. Okay, so this is for question A and B. All right, next. Okay, so for question C, they are suddenly telling you that cos A and cos B are actually negative, guys. So this is now a bit different. Sedikit berbeza. Okay, so how do we actually go to this one? So guys, they already tell you cos A and cos B are negative. So means that they are referring to this situation over here lah. Am I right? Mereka merujuk situasi yang ni, di mana sudut A dan B adalah di sukuan yang kedua. Okay, the angle is at the second quadrant. So then you can find the value study. Means that you just follow the value like just now for this part B. So cos A minus B, you should get this answer. Tangent A minus B, you should get this answer. So guys, check and see. Sama kan? Yes, it's exactly the same answer for question C. Because the most important thing here is you must see where is the quadrant that the angle is in. Kamu kena lihat sukuan kat mana sudut tu. Then you will confirm get the same answer one. Although they're asking you different things, but it's the same answer. Okay, because it depends on the position of the angle. Dia berdasarkan kedudukan sudut. Alright, so now we come to question 6, guys. Soalan ke-6. Okay, so question 6 is talking on your graph. Okay, so you need to actually write your equation of the graph first. Okay, so if you guys see over here, what is actually changing? Apa tengah berubah sekarang, guys? You must always try to identify the changes in your graph first. So what is the change over here? Okay, so you guys can see that the thing that's changing is actually the number of cycle, right? Bilangan kitaran. So means that your B value is changing. Nilai B tengah berubah. Okay, so you can see that graph 1 is actually your basic cost graph. Okay, graph 1 is this one lah. The pink color graph. Okay, merah jambu. This one. Okay, this is your y equal to cos x. Okay, this is your main equation. Okay, and then 2 and 3 is actually modified. Okay, mereka ubah. Okay, so for graph 2, you can see that you actually have 2 cycles, guys. 1 cycle, 2 cycle. 2 kitaran lengkap in 2 pi. Dalam lingkungan 2 pi lah, julat tu. Okay, so means that y equal to cos 2x because 2 cycle, 2 complete cycle, 2 kitaran lengkap. Okay, and then your third graph, you see over here, guys. Third graph special. Yang ketiga ni menarik. So you guys see the third graph is just like this. So guys, this is actually a half cycle. Am I right? Setengah kitaran sahaja. So means that y equal to cos half x. This is how you guys can see it. Okay, so once you get the equation, very simple. So guys, this one is 1 cycle, satu kitaran lengkap. This one is 2 cycle, and then the last one is half cycle. Okay, so guys, period, you must actually count using a formula. Kena guna rumus. Okay, so you must remember this formula, guys. Period, or you can call it Kala in BM, is actually 360 degrees divide by B, bahagi B. Okay, so means that you must divide your B value lah. Okay, so first question, 360 over B. B is 1. So confirm the answer is 360 lah, or 2 pi. And then second, 360 bahagi 2, 180. So the answer is pi. And then 360 bahagi setengah, half. So the answer is 720 degrees or 4 pi. This is the concept, guys. Ini cara dia. Okay, so next one, they ask you class interval, size selang kelas. Okay, so for class interval, actually you guys can see the graph and try to get the answer. Okay, so you can see for the red graph, right? The red graph, the class interval, you can see is pi over 2, right? You just see the scale where the graph cut first. Tengok dia potong mana dulu at y equal to 0. So you can see it's at pi over 2, right? So means that the interval is pi over 2. Selang kelas dia tu 5, pi bahagi 2. Okay, and then you see for the blue graph, it cut over here. So this is actually the midpoint, guys, of 0 and pi over 2. Titik tengah, which is going to be pi over 4. Am I right? Okay, and then the black graph, you see it cut at pi, right? Dia potong paksi x pertama kali pada pi. So means that the class interval is actually pi. Okay, are you clear, guys? Boleh dapat konsep dia? How you get all these values? Okay, so this one is just the basic interpretation lah that you guys must use to get all the quantity over here. Usually SPM takkan tanya macam ni, but this is the basic. Alright, to understand all the graph. Okay, so this is question 6. Soalan ke-6. Okay, so next one. Question 7. Soalan ke-7. Okay, so for question 7, they're asking you to state the period of this graph. Okay, so same concept, period equal to 360 over B. Okay, so B is 2, right? Nilai B 2. So 360 over 2. So answer is 180 degrees, or you can say pi. So the answer is pi. Radian lah. Okay, this is unit radian. All right. Okay, next one. Question B. They ask you to state the amplitude of this graph. Okay. Okay, so what's the amplitude over here? Okay, so of course you need to see the A value lah. Nilai A. So the A value is 2. So amplitude of the graph is also 2. 2. Okay, and then they ask you, what is the maximum and minimum value of Y? Apa nilai maximum dan minimum for Y? Okay, so this one, you guys must actually sketch the graph to understand better, or you can use the table, guys. Guna kaedah jadual. Okay, so you just need to substitute some values. Okay, so for this graph, let's say I draw the table like this. Okay, so X, Y. Okay, so let's say I assume 0, pi over 2. I just use the basic angle lah guys. 5 yang basic. Okay, so until 2 pi lah. That's all. Okay, so now you just substitute. Gantikan saja dalam persamaan. Okay, so x is 0. So you will get, press calculator. So you will get the answer 3. Hey, sorry for the mistake. Okay, so this one you should get 3 when x is 0. Okay, and then when x is 90, you should get 1. 1. Okay, next, what else? Let's just try 180. 180. So you substitute x is 180, you will get -1 guys for y. Okay, and then you try 270. Okay, so 270 times 3, cos answer. Okay, you will get 1. And then 360, you press calculator, you will get 3. So guys, you can actually see a pattern already over here. Ada pola. So guys, what is the maximum value here? 3 lah. 3 adalah nilai maximum. What's the minimum value? -1 lah. So -1 is your minimum y. That's all. You already get the answer. Okay, so inilah jawapan dia. That's all. So that's why I say guys, table method, you can get a lot of information. Boleh dapat banyak maklumat. Alright? Okay, next one. So next question, they ask you to sketch the following graph. Kamu kena lakar kedua-dua graph yang ni. Okay, so first graph, y equals sin 2x. So again, plot the table. Okay, so when you draw a graph, you will get something like this lah. Okay, so you can see for your sine graph, you can have a few points. Okay, 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point, 5 point. So again, I say it's the basic angle one. 0, pi over 4, pi over 2, 3 over 2 pi, and pi. Semua yang basic saja. Sorry. Pi over 2, 3 over 4 pi, and pi. Okay, because this one you need to follow the range, guys. Kena lihat julat. Okay, it's only 0 until pi. You can plot your graph. Okay, so you just do until pi lah. So if it's until pi, usually the table, dia akan nampak macam ni. Okay, 0, and then pi over 4, and then pi over 2, and then 3 over 4 pi, and also pi. You will use these values only. So again, it's still 5 points. 5 titik juga. But just the value is different. So I divide like this. Okay, then you just plot the values lah for the two graph. So two different table. Dua jadual yang berbeza. Okay, so this one 1 point, 2 points, and then 3, 4. Okay, what else? Okay, this one over here can only 4 lah for cos graph. Sine graph can have 5. Cos graph only 4. Okay, so it doesn't matter actually, but the more points you plot, the better. Then you can estimate the shape of the graph. Okay, kamu boleh jangka macam mana graph tu. Alright. Okay, so this is for question C. So you don't need to memorize the shape of the graph. Jangan hafal. Just use the table method. Guna kaedah jadual. Alright. Okay, so now they ask you to state the number of solution. Bilangan penyelesaian. So guys, number of solution always refer to point of intersection. Lihat titik persilangan. So you see 1 point, 2 point, 3 point. So means that you will have 3 answer lah. 3 jawapan when you solve the equation. Okay, so that's why the answer is 3 solution. Okay, so this one is for question 7. Soalan ke-7. Okay, alright, next one. Question 8. Okay, so for question 8, they want you to show this guys. Kamu kena buktikan yang ni. Okay, so look very difficult. Sangat susah kan? But actually, it's not so difficult. Okay, so basically, you guys must just use the same concept lah. Again, okay, so you have a triangle, right? So draw it out. Bila mereka kata macam ni, lukis saja. Just draw a triangle. Okay, so you have A, you have B, you have C. Okay, so what is the concept? A plus B plus C equal to 180 darjah. That's all. Okay, so guys, tell me where you want to start from. Kamu nak mula dari mana? Over here. Left hand side or right hand side? Okay, so always I say start from the complex side. Mula dari susah. So guys, where is the harder one? This one, right? Yang ni susah kan? Because you have bracket. Bracket always is susah one. Okay, so you start from left-hand side. Okay, so means that you must have information sine A minus B and also sine C. Okay, so sine C is very simple. So you can get it from here. So C is equal to 180 minus A minus B, right? So this is the information that you have. Okay, so when you have like this, same concept, I told you all, okay, sine C, when it's equal to 180 minus A minus B, is actually equal to A plus B. This is the concept. C is equal to A plus B because we are talking about sine. Remember, sine C equal to sine A plus B because they are all under 180 degrees, bawah 180 darjah. So the concept is like what I told you, sine 45 equal to sine 135. As long the total 180, jumlah 180 boleh. You can use this concept. Okay, so you just substitute lah, gantikan semua yang ni. Okay, so when you reach this stage, you just need to expand normally. Kembangkan guna rumus penambahan, addition formula. Okay, so you will get something like this, and then you just expand lah as normal. So this is the format of A minus B, A plus B, something like that lah. Dia macam ni. Okay, because you can see it's the same term, sebutan sama. Sin A cos B, sin A cos B, cos A sin B, cos A sin B. So it's this pattern lah over here. Okay, so you just need to get A square minus B square. So that's what they are showing you over here. Okay, so you can see the A value square and the B value square and symbol tolak antara dua-dua. Okay, so over here your answer, right? You only see sine in your answer. So means that all the cos you change to sine lah. Tukar semua cos kepada sine. So how to change? Use the identity, guys. Sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1, right? So you can get cos square theta is equal to what? Equal to 1 minus sine square theta loh. That's all. Okay, so just substitute cos square with 1 minus sine square and then expand. Kembangkan macam biasa. Okay, then you just simplify, pemudahkan, you will get this answer. That's all. Simple. Sangat mudah untuk buktikan. Okay? Alright. Next question. Soalan ke-9. Okay, question 9 also ask you to prove, guys. Kamu kena buktikan. Wow. So big. Sangat panjang, guys. Jangan main-main. Okay, it's a very, very long question one. But don't worry. Even though it look very long, tak susah. Not difficult. Okay, so over here, which side will you choose to start? Kamu akan mula kat mana? Okay, of course, don't tell me you're going to start from -3 lah, guys. Kalau kamu nak mula -3, habis lah. I don't know how you guys going to prove all of this. You will take 1 year, 1 tahun. Okay, so better not. Better start from the more complex side. So this one confirm. Anyone also will know that this is the more complex side, guys. Ini lebih susah. Okay, so confirm you're going to start from here. Okay, so you just need to actually use the formula. Okay, guna rumus saja. Very complex is okay. Just use the formula. Okay, formula is tangent A minus B. Okay, I put plus minus lah, simple. Okay, so it's equal to tangent A plus minus tangent B over 1 minus plus tangent A tangent B. Remember, guys, the symbol tertukar di bawah pecahan. Okay, at the bottom is actually inverse, but the top it follow. So you will get this equation, and then you start to simplify, guys. Mula pemudahkan. All the tangent 60. You know the answer, right? Tangent 60 is sert 3. So you just write sert 3 lah. That's all. From the triangle just now. Segitiga tadi. Okay, let me show you. Where is the triangle now? Jauh dah. Okay, wait guys. Where is my triangle? Yes. Okay, so can you see here, guys? Tangent 60. How to find? Opposite over adjacent lah. So sert 3 bahagi 1. Okay, so that's why my answer is sert 3. So you can apply over here. Wait. Okay. So then you just need to combine the fraction. Okay, gabungkan semua. Combine everything. So means that you make the denominator same. Okay, bagi penyebut dia sama. Okay, then you just need to combine these 3 fraction as normal. Alright, gabungkan macam biasa sahaja. Then you will get the answer. Okay, so the major concept here is you must understand. Example lah, 1 plus 3 tangent A and 1 minus 3 tangent square A. How to actually connect them? You can connect them by 1 minus 3 tangent A. Concept is A plus B times A minus B equal to A square minus B square. Same concept over here. Okay, so you can see 1 minus 3 tangent A, 1 minus 3 square tangent square A. How to connect them? Macam mana hubungkan? 1 plus 3 tangent A. Symbol sahaja tukar. Only change the symbol. Alright? And then you can simplify everything, permudahkan. Okay, simplify until the end lah guys. You will get negative 3. Okay, over here you can see that 3 is a common factor, right? Okay, actually negative 3. Okay, negative 3 adalah faktor serupa. So you guys just factorize. Okay, then you can actually cut up and down. Potong atas bawah. So your answer is negative 3. Negative 3. Alright, are you clear? So question 9 look complex, but actually not so complex one. Once you use the formula, tak sangat susah. Alright, okay, so we come to question 10 guys. Soalan ke-10. Okay, the last 5 question. Okay, so for question 10, they're asking you A and B are acute. Okay, so definitely you know this is quadrant 1, sukuan pertama. Okay, so now they ask you to show that the angle A plus B equal to pi over 4. Okay, interesting. Okay, so for this question, first you must find what is cos A, what is sin B. Then only you can start. Okay, so guys, if you have cos inverse 3 over tan equal to A, I can bring this cos here, right? And I can bring the sin here. Saya boleh pindahkan, guys. Okay, so you will actually get cos A equal to 3 over tan. Am I right? And sin B is equal to 1 over 5. So you actually get the information, guys. Kamu dah dapat. So now, you just need to draw the triangle. Okay, so you know quadrant 1, right? Sukuan pertama. So this is A, 90, B, 90. Okay, so 3 over tan, opposite hypotenuse. Bertentangan hypotenuse. So means that the value, you will get 1 lah, 1 over here. Alright, and then the other one, 1, wait. I label wrongly. It's supposed to be adjacent, guys. Bersebelahan bagi hypotenuse, cos. Okay, and then for sine, 1, 5. Okay, and then the answer you will get 2 lah over here. Okay, so you can get all the answer. Okay, so you can find for okay, so kamu cari for cos B and sin A. Okay, so over here sin A, opposite hypotenuse, so 1 over tan sin A. And then cos B over here, 2 over 5. Okay, so you can already start. Okay, so guys, you want to show, right, A plus B equal pi over 4. So guys, you must think and see, how are you going to show this? Macam mana kamu nak tunjuk ni? So you must actually use the addition formula lah. Kamu kena guna rumus penambahan, guys. So over here, I'm going to use the sign addition formula. Okay, can I use cos? Of course can, boleh. Because this is first quadrant, guys. So first quadrant, no matter what you use, there is no difference. Tak ada beza. Everything is positive. Sine, cos, tangent, semua positif. So you just choose lah. So I choose the easier one, sine. Pilih yang senang. Okay, then you guys just substitute all the information dari tadi over here. Okay, and then simplify, permudahkan until you get this answer. Okay, but this is not our answer. Bukan jawapan because they ask you A plus B. So A plus B is actually sine inverse 1 over 1. Tekan calculator lah, guys. Okay, 1 over 1 shift sine. So your answer is 45 degrees. 45 darjah. So 45 degrees, convert to radian. So you will get pi over 4. So dapatlah jawapan. You get the answer. So proven already. Sudah terbukti. Senang tak, guys? Very easy, right? Equation only look complex. But actually, jalan kira sangat senang. You just need to draw the triangle. the main concept over here is you must try to get all these triangle first. Dapat semua ni dulu. Then very simple. Sangat mudah. Alright? Okay. So now question 11. Soalan ke-11. Alright. So for question 11, they're asking you to find the x-intercept of the graph. Okay. Cari pintasan x. So whenever you see x-intercept, what is the assumption? Apa anggapan dia? Think and see. What is the assumption? Okay, assumption is y equal to 0 lah. Okay, so you just need to let y equal 0. Okay, so sine 2x, 2 sine x, cos x. Okay, so over here, you can see the common term, sebutan serupa is sine x. So you just take it out, faktorkan. So you will have sine x is 0. So 3 possible answer. Remember your domain, 0 until 2 pi. So jawapan hanya boleh yang ni. Okay, so you will get 0 pi and also 2 pi. And then your second one, cos negative. So what quadrant? Okay, ASTC. So Q2, Q3, cos negative. So reference angle sudut rujukan. Okay, so your reference angle should get cos inverse half lah. Okay, so half cos inverse pi over 3. Okay, so Q2, Q3 macam ni. Okay, so this one is pi over 3. This one is pi over 3. Okay, and then you can measure the angle. Boleh ukur. Okay, so this is how you measure the angle. So your answer is pi minus pi over 3, 2 pi over 3, and pi plus pi over 3, 4 over 3. So in the end, you have 5 answer. 5 jawapan. Okay, so these are all your x-intercept, pintasan x. So you can actually refer your graph. You can see that there are 5 x-intercept. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 kan? That's why the answer is 5 lah for x-intercept. Okay, next one. They ask you to sketch the graph. Y equal to cos 2x plus 1. Okay, so this one, same concept. Use the table. Guna jadual sahaja. Alright. Okay, so you just need to use the angle lah. So you can see the graph already give you all the angle. These 5 basic angle. 0, 90, 180, 270, 360. So ganti saja semua sudut ni dalam persamaan yang ni. Okay, just substitute all in the equation and draw your graph. Okay, so when you draw your graph, you will get this one. Okay, so 1 point. Okay, I show you where you should plot. Okay, so this is 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point, 5 point. 5 titik. Confirm you will get the shape. Okay, you know it's cosine graph, right? So cosine graph, kamu tahu macam ni kan bentuk dia. Like a quadratic, something like quadratic. So you will get the shape lah, something like this. Okay? All right, so next one. They ask you, what is the maximum value and the period? Okay, so nilai maximum confirm is 2 lah. Okay, you can see the graph. And then period, 360 over B. Okay, so kalau macam ni lah rumus dia. So your B value tadi is 2, right? So your answer is 180. Or you can write your answer as pi. Okay, 5. So you will get the answer pi lah for your period. Okay? Senang saja. Okay, so now they ask you what is the number of solution. Bilangan penyelesaian. So guys, number of solution, refer your intersection point. 1 point, 2 point. So 2 solution. 2 persilangan. That's all. So this is question 11. Soalan ke-11. Okay, next question. Okay, question 12. Soalan ke-12. Okay, so they ask you to prove this, guys. Kamu kena buktikan yang ni. So how do you actually prove this? Macam mana nak buktikan? Okay, so you guys can actually use the concept again. So you start from the harder side. Mula dari bahagian lebih susah. Okay, so of course it's 1 minus tangent square x lah, that part. Okay, so now you actually can use an identity. If you remember, secant square x is actually equal to 1 plus tangent square x. So you just substitute lah with secant square x. All right. And then, okay, now is the interesting part, guys. Okay, you must try to think and see how to break this down. Okay, so you can actually write it as 1 minus tangent square x and also 1 over secant square x. So guys, tangent square x, I can write as sine over cos. Am I right? And 1 over secant square x, I can write as cos square x. Okay, why I do like this? Kenapa macam ni? Because I want to get my answer as cos only. So that's why saya kena tukar macam ni. Alright? Okay, so then you guys can combine these two, become a single fraction, bentuk satu pecahan tunggal. So you can see that cos square x cancel, and this is your identity. Am I right? Equal to cos 2x lah. So that's why jawapan is cos 2x. That's all. Itu saja. So this is for question A. Okay, and then question B, same concept. Kamu kena lukis graph, draw your graph. So again, plot the table. Okay, lukis jadual. Okay, so you can see where are the points? 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point. 4 point also enough. 4 titik cukup. Okay, because your domain is this one. So you just need to find 4 point. Cari 4 titik saja. Then you can draw it. Okay, cosine graph. Alright. Okay, next one. They ask you to draw a straight line for this equation. Persamaan yang ni. Alright. So for this equation, right guys, you must actually modify it. Kena ubah. Alright. Okay. So if you see over here, 1 minus tangent square x over 1 plus tangent square x equal to x over 5 pi. So guys, this whole thing kamu dah buktikan, right? You proven already. Cos 2x, right? So you already get the graph lah. Kamu dah dapat persamaan dia. So means that basically you need to draw this equation. Okay, kamu kena lukis x over 5 pi. So this is a straight line. Garis lurus. Okay, so you just need to have 2 points to draw a straight line. 2 titik cukup. Okay, so this is 1 point. And then the second point, you can find anywhere lah. Okay, cari mana-mana. Okay, you can use x equal this one, or this one untuk cari nilai y for your straight line. Okay, so how many point of intersection, guys? Berapa penyelesaian? How many solutions? So you see over here lah. 1, 2, 3. 3 point of intersection. So 3 solution. 3 penyelesaian. So this is how you can show the working. Okay, clear? Soalan 12 should be clear, right? Okay, next one. Question 13. Soalan 13. Okay, so for question 13, I will just discuss some. Okay, so that is easier for you all. Okay, so I choose lah the hardest one. So question 13, I think I will discuss, let me see. Okay, we discuss C lah. Sorry, number 3 lah for question A. All right. And then for question B, we discuss question. Okay, this one got a lot. Okay, guys. So this one, maybe I will leave it for a separate video. All right. Okay, can I leave it for a separate video? Because I feel like I want to discuss all. Okay, so I will actually put this as a separate video. Part 2 lah. Okay, for 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, separate video lah for you guys. All right. Okay, because these questions are like challenging also a bit. Okay, so that we can see them carefully lah. Okay, all these questions. Okay, guys. So I will make a separate video, part 2, for this one. Okay, so stay tuned for the next video. Okay, thank you very much. Terima kasih.